What's going on, guys? Alex here with 814 EDC, and today, or tonight I should say, I have a pretty exciting unboxing to do for you guys today, or tonight. This package I've been waiting to come in. I think it's been a week at least, 8, 9, 10 days. This has taken quite an expansive journey to get to where it's at now in my apartment. So I'm really excited for it. The unboxing knife is the Divo Knives Mash. That is because, you guys can tell by the title and thumbnail of this video, I am unboxing the newest Divo Knives model. It actually just came out. You guys will be seeing this on Saturday. It came out 2 days ago on Thursday. This is the OG Mash. This is the very first run that they ever did, and this was a Blue Creek Knives exclusive. Blue Creek Knives is no longer a thing anymore, which is crazy to think about. How long it's been since that's all happened and transpired. But the Mash is my favorite Divo ever. It's been the longest one I've ever had in the collection, and for some reason I don't know, I hold on to it, but for some reason I just connected with this knife quite a bit. So that is the unboxing knife for today. I'll get in here real quick, and like I said, I was expecting to get this thing in earlier, and I don't know if it's because, so yesterday was the President Carter's big ceremony thing they did for him, and I guess I read from some of the guys in the Instagram chat I'm in, they were saying how they closed the mail down for yesterday. So I don't know if all the influx of mail from yesterday made my mail guy later today, because normally he gets to my apartment at like 1 o'clock. He didn't get here today until after 4. So I shit you not, I literally went back and forth to our bedroom window that looks down onto so the way our apartment's set up is they have 2 common areas. So I think there's 8 apartment buildings in our complex. Half the buildings get one postage section, and the other half gets another postage section. It's like an outdoor mailbox thing under a roof. But our bedroom window overlooks, I can see when the mail guy gets there because his truck pulls it up and all that. So I went and looked out the window probably 25 times a day. I was refreshing the the tracking number to see when it was delivered. I was so excited for this knife because it was supposed to be here January 2nd, January 3rd, something like that. It's now the 10th. Divo Knives. And you guys can see this is in the bronze and black wash 154 cm version. If you guys are paying attention to anyone on YouTube, anyone on Instagram, you guys already know what this is, and from the title and thumbnail and stuff like that. Actually, I might just put the box, see what happens with that. But yeah, so this is the Divo Knives Mini Growler from Kevin and Colin. Get a microfiber, and then just the knife tucked away in there, real nice looking. The Mini Growler, I have the original, so we'll get back to, what do I want to go to first? Because I have I was going to tell you about the Growler series, but then I'll go with the mail. So this was dropped on the 9th of January, which was yesterday, Thursday. I'm filming this Friday night. You guys will be seeing this on Saturday. This was the drop on Thursday the 9th at 1 o'clock. I had some leftover Christmas money that I knew I wanted to put towards the knife, and when I saw that this was being released, I know it was being released, but when I saw that this was the date and stuff like that, that's shortly after Christmas, I reached out to Justin, the guy over at White Mountain Knives, because these were a White Mountain Knives exclusive. I think some still might be available. I'll leave a link in the description down below if you guys want to go check them out. But I reached out to Justin. I said, hey, I want to snag a Mini Growler early. I told him which one I wanted to go with. And, Justin's a really good guy, very, very good guy in the knife community. White Mountain Knives is an awesome, if you guys don't know White Mountain Knives, you guys must live under a rock, because, they're just a fantastic dealer of knives. But he sent me an invoice. I PayPal'd him the invoice, and he shipped it the next day or two. But he unfortunately shipped it to my old address, which I don't know how that got mixed up, because my new address was on the PayPal, and he shipped me 3 or 4 things to my new address since we've moved. So it was just a big misunderstanding. But it came to the Pittsburgh area, got sent to our old address, and then was returned to sender. So I had to wait for him to get the knife back, and then put it right back in the mail to my new address. So that just took a lot of time. I think it was supposed to be here on like the 2nd or 3rd, and then I had to go back. He had to resend it. So it's just been a long, tumultuous journey. But I am so excited to now finally have it in hand. I've been very, very excited for this model. I think it was a very, very popular model, or is going to be a popular model for Kevin and Colin. I never had, so this is technically the 3rd stage of the growler. I had the OG one made 2-3 years ago. Back early on, the growler was one of the earlier designs from Kevin and Colin, if my mind serves me correctly. And then they had a growler V2 or an updated growler version made, which is how this looks right now, just in a bigger version. I, for some reason, never got on board with one of those. I don't know why. They were very, very popular. They had a really, 5, 6, 7 variations that looked really good. I just, for some reason, never jumped on the train. That is one thing that I kind of went through, not a dark age with Divo, but there was a few models that I kind of missed out on because I was just, I guess, putting my effort in other stuff. But, now I'm back on Divo pretty much fully. I'm pretty much getting most of their models that are coming out these days because they are just fantastic, and I, have really grown to appreciate their design language. But when I saw that Kevin was talking about the mini growler, this was months ago, back when he had prototypes, I immediately was like, that looks fantastic. You guys know I love smaller knives. I missed out on the previous full-size growler run, so I do not want to miss out on these, and I am so glad I didn't. I just right away, this thing is so comfortable in hand. I know it's only a week and a couple days into January or 2025, but I think that this is an early contender for knife of the year so far, especially in the price point it comes out at. This one is in bronze tie, like I said earlier, with a black wash 154 cm. So there was 3 different variations of pricing, which is really cool. I think there was 11 different variants that came out on this drop, which was the biggest Divo Knives drop ever, I believe. But there were, starting at the bottom, you had a black G10 with 154 cm that was $99. You had 3 at the 125 marks. You had this one with the bronze tie and the black wash, and then you had 2 carbon fiber, I think weave carbon fiber versions, one with a black wash blade, one with a satin or stone wash, and then you had 8. You had a couple different titanium versions, and you had a bunch of fat carbon or camo carbon versions. So it was an S90V. So that was really cool too, that Kevin and Colin decided to split it up and hit every price point. I really was leaning towards an S90V version, but I thought I really like the way this color combination plays off each other. I really became a kind of a burnt bronze fan, and I like the way it goes with black. And 154 cm it's a good enough steel for what I use it for. Nice wire clip that is reversible. I love the jimping up top here. In hand, it's just 4-finger grip. This thing is fantastic. I can just get 4 fingers on the back, but choked up with that choil. This thing is absolutely money. Great usable blade. I think it's around 2.7, 2.8 inches, something like that. Really nice snappy detent. Kubi was the maker of these, I believe. Nested liners, just the whole 9 yards. The titanium feels really good. It has a very slight amount of contouring to it, but feels really, really good. I'm very, very happy I got one of these. And this was like, honestly, I was so excited and so amped up to get this the first time. So the fact that it was literally in Pittsburgh, like, an hour, not even an hour, a half an hour from where I live now, to where the old apartment was. The fact that I had to go back to New Hampshire and, get reshipped back here, it frustrated me a little bit, but honestly, mistakes happen. Nobody's fault. I'm just glad to finally have it in the collection. And this thing is going to be getting a ton of carry. This thing will be fantastic in the summertime. I'm going to carry it now, in the summer, in the fall, in the spring, whenever, because I can just tell it's already going to jump up there and be one of the best models of the year, in my opinion. I know 2025 still has a lot left to it, and a lot of models to come out, and a lot of stuff that, a lot of us have no idea what's coming out, will be coming out, but this thing's really good, and I'm excited for it. So keep an eye out in a couple weeks for my full review on this, but I am going to be carrying it, loving it, posting about it, doing all the things I do with it. So leave a comment down below. Did any of you guys happen to pick up a mini growler from the drop. Like I said, there might still be some available. I will leave a link down below if you guys are interested in going and checking it out. But I'm gonna wrap this up now. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your morning, evening, day, night, whenever you're watching this. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.